So the story begins with a young girl escapes from a mysterious, after a violent incident that leaves many dead. The two main people who run this group, a doctor whose name was Beck and his companion Mr. Choi. Then a 7-year-old girl runs away from their group. She went to the jungle. These people look for her a lot, but they don't find her anywhere. These people think that she must have died because the girl was injured a lot. Because how can such a small girl live with so many injuries? When the owner of the farm comes there the next morning, he sees the girl. Seeing her injured, he picks her up and brings her home. And the doctors get her treated. The doctors tell him that she is fine. Her condition is not so bad. Then she will come to her senses very soon. Then the scene shifts here. After 10 years, here we see a girl whose name was Ja-yoon. She was a little mischievous. She picks up a lot of bags from the shop and takes them with her without telling the owner of the shop. She was clever and smart too. Even without a license, she used to drive a car. This girl is no one else. But the same little girl, the owner of the farm, adopted her. In addition to being good in studies, she used to get her dad to work too often. She used to study with a headache, during which she remembers her past. Past memories were so terrible that her head used to burst. One day, Ji-yeon's friend shows her a video of a singing competition in which if someone takes part and wins, the winner will be given a lot of money. Seeing this video, Choi-yeon becomes very happy and decides to take part in this competition so that she wins. Because she needed money, she wanted to help her family. Then she goes to give a test of this competition, where her song is heard, to check how well she sings, and she sings. Here she also does a magic. She turns the mic into her, which is obviously very different, which was showing that she has supernatural powers, through which we can understand that she has something in her, which makes her different from others. Now this plan of hers remains successful. Her parents see that Ja-yoon has done magic there, so they get a little worried. So Ja-yoon forbids them from doing this, because if she keeps doing this, then her reality will come in front of everyone, through which she will be away from her parents forever, which they don't want. The next day, Ja-yoon is going to the singing studio by train, because she was called for the next round. Then the person sitting in front of her singing, whose name was Nobleman, tries to talk to her, says that I know you. And then by signing a slap, he tries to remind her of her past and says that the incident that happened to you 10 years ago was also a part of it. But Giant still doesn't remember anything. After which, Nobleman gets up from there and goes to the other compartment of the train. Yes, then he collides with a man. He was so angry that he attacked that man. He beats him so much that he dies. And then he picks him up and throws him out of the screaming train. Now by seeing this scene, we understand that he is not straight. In fact, there is a dangerous one, hidden behind his innocent face. Then Ja-yoon reaches the studio. She wins this round as well, and takes Ja-yoon for the next round. When she was coming running happily, then she starts getting sick. Her nose and mouth start bleeding, and with this, she starts having headaches again. When she comes outside, a little normal. Her friend takes her out on the road. She was also waiting for the car to come. Then, 2 black cars come in front of her. Dr. Beck's partner comes out of a car, who asks Ja-yoon to give a lift, and his real purpose was to kidnap her. But then what? One taxi comes. Then Ja-yoon and her friend ignore those 2 and go and sit in taxi. When Ja-yoon came on TV, then she became famous in the whole country. Her singing video Dr. Beck's and her partner sees her singing video. Then she understood that this is the same little girl who ran away from their captivity 10 years ago. Now we see Giant at the bus stand, who is waiting for the bus to come. Yes, just now. The nobleman's car comes and stops near her. He also talks about giving her a lift, but when she refuses, then the nobleman says, just think about your family. If you don't agree, then their life can also be in danger. Hearing this, she was very nervous. She immediately starts running for her house. When she reaches home and sees her parents safe and sound, then her life comes to light on the same night when her whole family was sleeping. Then Ja-yoon starts crying, holding her head. Her friend was also at her house. Then she starts going to the washroom. Now Ja-yoon starts hearing someone's voice from outside. She gets up nervously as soon as she comes out. Then a man puts a gun on her, and a man had a knife on her friend's neck. Then their leader comes in front of them, who was Dark Companion, and he came to kidnap Ja-yoon. They were telling her to come with them. That's when Ja-yoon starts having a headache again. But when a man forcibly tries to take her away from them, then Ja-yoon becomes very angry. She hits that man hard, and she snatches the gun from him and kills the rest of the people. Now she couldn't believe herself that despite being normal, how did I do this? That's when the nobleman and his companions come here. They tell her, I told you that I know you. You are not normal, like humans. In fact, you hurt everyone. This is the reason that I am. Those people were after you. If you come with me, then it's good for you. Your memory will also come back. Ja-yoon agrees to come with them. They bring her in a car to a research lab where she meets But Dr. Beck looks at Ja-yoon and gets very happy and says that I thought you were dead. But when you came on TV and did that magic, then I believe that you are the same, and my courage, that was over, came back again. She still couldn't remember anything, and her nose and mouth stopped bleeding again. Dr. Beck, who is sitting in the other room, starts laughing and tells her doctor to give her that injection. Then he does the same and gives her that injection here, doctor. Beck tells her that you are actually a witch in human form. A witch. And now you will remember everything. You will also know about your past and about your powers, about these supernatural powers. But yes, we will not give you this injection every day. So that's why your nose and mouth will keep bleeding. Don't worry about it now, doctor. Beck's intention was that she should apply the injection and use it for herself. But now the story takes a very different turn to Ja-yoon suddenly starts smiling and says, "What? Do you think you brought me here? You're wrong, because I wanted to come here so that you can apply this injection to me, because this increased my life by a few more years, although due to a disease, I had to die after a few days. But thank you. You made my job easy," after which she gets up with a very dangerous look, and with her powers, she kills all the doctors present there, after which she comes out and starts killing everyone in this lab. Now here, I will tell you how are these powers in Gian, because actually, she is a witch. That's why she ran away from her cage at such a young age, because she had powers since childhood, and she killed all the people in Dr. Bexler, and ran away from them in the whole film. She was just doing the drama. Actually, she remembered everything that happened to her, and she didn't take part in the singing competition because her family needed money. In fact, she took it so that she could reach Dr. Beck, and all this was her plan, her magic meeting, the nobleman kidnapping. Everything was in it. According to the plan, she comes here and kills everyone to take her revenge. She then shoots Dr. Beck's leg and says, "How did you think I forgot you? And how can I forget that day when you gave me pain, in which I used to suffer every day?" She shoots her again. That's when the nobleman comes here, who points a gun at Ja-yoon, now nobleman like Ja-yoon, whom Dr. Beck had kidnapped but killed. He didn't have powers. This was the reason that he used to get jealous of Jian. He was after her.